Assalamualaikum IB to all. Today, I would like to give a speech on the topic the accentism. The accentism, these terms describe discriminatory or unfair behavior accented on someone's accents or language that they use. Accentism is currently a hot topic in social media, because people reporting unfair treatment because of their speech. In fact, from a legal perspective, in any country, accentism is not one of the criminal offense. But let's say if someone has been mistreated at work because of their race, or mistreatment because of their sexual orientation and gender identity, this is could be very well a legal matter because those are the protected attributes. A recent Guardian research called out accentism faced by students from the North England that at elite universities across the country. Discrimination against the is a frequent topic against Northern accents is a frequent topic in the news. But in research, accentism cannot be reduced to South good and North bad. Um, in fact, the research has consistently shown that more of the most that some of the most stigmatized accents in Britain are in fact spoken in South East England. We should acknowledge that any form of discrimination, including accentism, should not be tolerated in society. That accentism should be taken seriously as a problem that affects many of us. Most of the people modify their accents because they not because they lack pride in it, but it quite the opposite. In fact, it's actually because they fear the perceptions that others might have to them if they don't change their accents, especially in work-related contexts. Due to, due to their accent, many individuals have unknowingly experienced some form of bullying and mistreatments in their daily lives. It has a negative impact on individuals, which has encouraged them to change the way they thought, which is more that makes them more feel like a fake. So what's more, they're less likely to get the job they want if they not flatten their accent. A recent Guardian research called out accentism faced by students from the North England that at elite universities across the country. Discrimination against the is a frequent topic against Northern accents is a frequent topic in the news. But in research, accentism cannot be reduced to South good and North bad. Um, in fact, the research has consistently shown that more of the most that some of the most stigmatized accents in Britain are in fact spoken in South East England. This graph shows how people responded to recordings of speakers with different accents to see if the same accent bias exists in the speech in Britain. These accents were multicultural London English MLE, Estuary English LEE, received pronunciation RP, General Northern English GNE, and Urban West Yorkshire English UWYE. Speakers of this accent were recorded, reading scripted mock interview answers. The graph shows that all accents are more likely to be downgraded by more prejudiced listeners. Those who reported that they were more likely to be biased towards various accents showed much lower ratings than those who were more likely to control their bias. Depending on MCPR, which means motivation to control a prejudice response, the graph displays ratings. The blue line, the blue line shows that that have reported that they are not prejudiced by the different accent, while the green line is those who report that they show more prejudice. This finding suggests that in England, particularly in southern working class varieties, there is systematic bias against certain accents, while RP, which is received pronunciation, is evaluated much more positively, and it is perceived to be the most suitable for professional employment. The second graph. This study was pupils' evaluations of accents in the responses to the interview questions depends on the type of questions being answered. In that questions that require a degree of technical or specialist knowledge, like those questions which ask specific details about law, or all accents were rated more favorably. In more details or the work experience of the candidates, the accent were downgraded much more. The effect of the expertise required is shown in the graph. The yellow line indicates the answer of experts' answers, and the green line indicates non-expert answers. As you can see, all accents are rated much lower than the answer is non-expert answer than for an expert answer. Both of these line graphs demonstrate that there is prejudice against the use of dialects in British society. The effects of negative accent stereotypes and social interactions are important to understand, and in order to reduce this intergroup communication anxiety and dispel the stigma faced by those who speak English as a second language, is more research is required. Before I end my speech, remember, an accent is not an intelligence measurement. That's all from me. Thank you.